You're watching Buzz with Jess Lujan.
We're back. Oceania Wrestling Championships are our topic tonight. We have the president of the Guam Amateur Wrestling Federation, Tony Aquino, as well as Melchor Manibusan, who's the vice president of the federation, likewise president of the Grappling Federation here in Guam. Gentlemen, let's talk about the championships that's coming here next month. Now, how many athletes we looking to come in here from the different countries? We talked about I guess it was the referees, so they're coming out here.
Right.
How many athletes, how many Guam athletes in particular that, I'm kind of biased to that at this point. So how many Guam athletes are we looking at?
We're looking at Guam athlete-wise, altogether junior cadets and seniors.
Okay.
We're probably looking at a strong showing of maybe about 30, 40.
30, 40. Is our Olympian going to be wrestling?
Maria, no.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
She's going to be helping organize.
Right.
Oh, okay. And so what classes? Are we represented in all classes?
As far as the cadet, junior, and seniors, we're looking at probably maybe filling about 80% of the weight.
80% of the weight classes. Okay. And are they just males at this point? Do we have any females?
No, we have both male and female.
Both male and female wrestlers. That's fantastic. Now, where do we rank in regards to our wrestling standings here in our region? Where do we stand? I mean, I know our MMA guys are up there.
Yeah.
Where are we in wrestling in Oceania?
We got champions and we got second, so we're up there. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, you never know, man. Just one match at a time. You never know. So I mean, in one weight division, I mean, there's probably four champions, Oceania champions. So one of them is gonna get knocked out.
Yeah,
right?
but Guam's known for its wrestlers.
Oh yeah,
I mean, yeah. Okay.
Yes, we're up there. Well, about 10 years ago, man, it was the Australians and New Zealanders were very strong. We couldn't even win a match.
Yeah.
I mean, they imported all the Russians, Iranians, and back then, Australia was taking any type of immigrants,
Yeah.
and they would just give them the passport right off the bat.
Right.
So us now, we really have to push a little bit harder, go out with some off-island training. But in the past, I would say the past 4 years, we have made a lot of medals in Oceania.
Now, let me ask you this in regards to our wrestlers that be representing Guam, that be competing in these championships. Are they still students here in Guam, or are they some off-island that are going to school back in the mainland and coming back for the championships?
We have a mixture of both. We have students here, and then we also have several kids that wrestle in college, colleges in the States, and they're coming back to.
Okay, so they're collegiate wrestlers as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, and so the high schools are well represented in this arena now.
Yeah, for cadets and juniors, we got a good showing. The seniors not so much, the gi and the no gi not so much.
Okay.
But the juniors and cadets, we got a bunch.
Okay, so Guam's well represented.
Well represented, yes.
We're looking at medaling then.
Yes, of course, yes. Okay. And this is because this is the tournament right after the Olympic year. Right now, the reason why the turnout can be a little bit smaller than the Olympic itself, the qualifier itself, because it's just right after Olympics, and the money is a little bit lower right now.
Sure.
But the year before and the year of the Olympics, it'll be full.
Okay.
All weight class will be full. All countries will be full because everyone really wants to get into the Olympics.
But this is also a time when you have your athletes that are aspiring to the next Olympics now that they're needing to show. They needed to show now, right? I mean, because there's a lot of wrestling. There are a lot of wrestling between now and making it to the Olympics.
3 more years.
3 more years here, and actually, regular folks, 3 years. Oh, that's a long time. But for an athlete, it's almost like 2 weeks.
3 years is nothing, man. 3 years is nothing.
Yeah. Now again, but not only that. Now you have an opportunity with this championship that's coming in here. You have an opportunity for folks who want to get licensed, right?
Yes.
And is that coaching and or refereeing? What is it?
We're going to have a referee clinic for referee level 1, 2, and 3.
Also beginning level and so on. Okay.
So you gotta be certified to get onto the mat. And the great thing about FILA is, let's just say if it's Guam versus Palau, the referee has to be from another country.
Okay. So so if you have Palau versus Guam, you cannot have a Guam or Palauan referee.
Negative.
It's got to be okay.
Yeah, it has to be like a Saipan ref, a Korean ref, a Japanese ref. So no bias.
Okay.
So that's a good thing. And then man, it's just we gotta. It's coming up so close, and we hope that people want to come out and support and wrestle. And all these old school wrestlers. I mean, the tournaments here in Guam.
Sure.
It's $120 a license online or $210 here in Guam. but it gives you $1 million coverage. It's a great. You can enter any FILA tournament in the world, and it's good. You're good for 1 year.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
so it's inspiring. Now the Olympics is coming to an end. You know, everyone should come out and give it a great shot. You know.
There we go. And the support, if you like wrestling, and you know maybe you got a resurgence for wrestling. You know, you heard about it before. You know, somebody. I remember the days they call it wrestling.
Wrestling. And Guam has so many wrestlers. We got thousands of wrestlers. You know, we got great athletes. You know, and they transform. And right after high school, there's no college route, so they go into MMA. They go right into jiu-jitsu, and they do excellent. You know.
Explain the difference: freestyle versus Greco-Roman.
Freestyle is a style that you can shoot on the legs. I mean, attack the legs. There's Greco-Roman. I mean, he's a specialist in Greco-Roman. I think it's waist up.
All waist up. So you know, freestyle, you got to be very technical, very fast, smooth shots. Where Greco, it's hands-on, it's power. It's more physical, way more physical.
So what the championships we're having here? Are they both styles or one style? Which
both styles?
Both styles.
So you got the 7th would be the referee clinic.
Right.
Okay.
The 8th is the Greco tournament.
Okay.
9th freestyle. 10 gi, no gi.
Okay.
And the 11th amateur MMA and pancration. And then the 12 at the beach bar will be beach wrestling at 12 o'clock.
Oh, fantastic! So it's kind of so folks who really like MMA, the PXC. I tell you, you have 5 days of wrestling.
5 days, 1 week. It's long. It's brutal.
And we come back. We'll talk more about it. Then we'll close out. We'll talk about wrestling and how you make transition from wrestling to MMA. Be right back.